barely able to swim 25 meters to being able to swim over 2 miles. So I'm gonna have to go from this to learning how to get myself through this. So this video I really wanted to talk about the swimming part of the Ironman. Now for me this has been the scariest thing, 2.2 miles. I could barely do 50 meters before starting the training for the Ironman. So for me there's a big thing in terms of both the distance and the time. So the time swimming for me is probably going to be near to 2 hours, which is just a long time to swim. But also the fact that there's a cap. There's a cap of 2 hours and 20 minutes. Now that makes it really difficult in terms of I could be ready for the bike, I could be ready for the run, but if I don't get through that swim, I'm gonna get capped, there's nothing I can do. So there's a couple of things that I've been working on that you could bring into your swimming, even if you're not taking on a triathlon or an Ironman of any kind, but just to help you be stronger in the water, maybe look at the way that you swim from someone who completely didn't do any swimming before at all, and maybe even tip you into thinking about doing some kind of swim challenge, whether it's a longer swim or triathlon or Ironman. First of all, it's the choice of what you wear when you swim. This has been a big game changer for me. So I wear the Roka Jammers. These are the brand new version of the Roka Jammers. They lift because of you've got in here really selective parts of neoprene. So in and around the hips, on the side of the thighs, and just on where the butt is, it's a thicker neoprene. That means it just lifts my hips. So I'm a little bit thicker set and heavy for most swimmers. I'm short and dense and I just sink like a rock. These lift my hips just enough so that my kick is more effective. Now that's really helped me with my breathing, it's really helped me to get a better stroke rate and pattern, and even these are designed so that as you rotate in the water, that they help move that motion in the rotation in the water. So picking some shorts or going for these kind of jammers has been a game changer for me, and even if you just introduce these into your swims, I think you're going to see a massive difference. Now the second is the list of accessories that you need. Now there's tons and tons and tons of swim accessories that you can have out there, from hand paddles. I didn't really like the hand paddles. I found that it just blew up my lats and my shoulders. I didn't feel that they progressed my stroke. But having a good pull buoy has been really good. This you use in two different ways. One, going between your legs and swimming, so it raises your hips up even more. It engages that core, keeps nice and tight. And as you rotate, it keeps your hips higher up so you can stay on your arm a little bit longer. The other one for me is someone who's really bad at gliding in the water and leading with my arm out. It's been using it in front of me. So using the catch-up drill. So the catch-up drill is where you have one hand out, head in, you're gonna move over. You can either grab the pull buoy and move to the other side, or you can just do sets and reps of just one side, being able to learn to keep this in a nice strong position. Every time I do a concerted effort to start with these, it really helps my longer swims. It's helped me learn to glide and be much stronger in the water. The other one is flippers. So you don't have to go crazy. We're not going deep dive, finding the bottom of the Titanic. These are just the perfect size. They allow me to build in sets. So as I build volume, I'll do higher volume in the flippers and drop back down to non-flippers and build that volume back up again. So yes, people may say, oh, it's cheating, it's different times and speeds, but it's just a swimming accessory. It's one thing, sounds really funny and obvious, but it's getting a really good pair of goggles. So I have the Roka goggles. These are really good at not misting up. So spending an hour to 2 hours in the pool, or certainly in open water swim, you need to be able to not have these mist. They also need to be really comfortable how they sit around your eyes. I've tried other goggles, and after an hour swim, I look like I've had 5 rounds of Anthony Joshua. My eyes are black and I've got all these suction holes. So these are really good at sitting on just the right place. And also the reflection. These take away sun glare, and they also bring the orange down to blue. So as you look into the water, it's a bit clearer to see in there. And it just helps with orientation, especially if you're in a pool that doesn't have lines. So adding in those drills, I now do as a section open water swims, which are slower, but going into the pool for faster swims, and building those up and mixing in with the accessories, adding in some coaching, some lessons, some video observation has really helped. But those 3 things can really help you if you look at it for your swim. Picking a great pair of shorts and jammers, looking at those accessories and not being afraid to build in those accessory work. And also some stuff in the gym, and I'm going to show you a fun workout to do even if you don't have a pool, to show some swimming. Ski erg is the closest thing you're going to get to a swim. That's a couple of the things that I've implemented into my swims to hopefully able to get me to finish the Ironman swim on time.